Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 200% Legend Patrol. Last time, we finished the Return of the Saiyan saga and defeated Nappa, a bunch of Cybermen, and Vegeta, but not in that order. And this time we are off to the Ginyu Force saga. One thing that I wanted to note before going on that just made me laugh is it says that we used the Spirit Bomb to defeat Vegeta, which we did not. We did not have to fend off anything for a Spirit Bomb. I just thought that was funny to point out. Anyways, afterwards, no, not afterwards. Y'all know how this goes. Those weird guys, Ginyu Force. From this point on, there's nothing really that happens in between cutscenes anymore. Looking at the scroll again. They had a mutiny.
Ginyu! Yeah! We are the Ginyu Force! Let's go! Yes! Ah! Change now! No!
Oh my god?
What? Father? Father is Ginyu! No, I mean, Ginyu is father?
Don't have a stroke, Trunks.
Sorry, but I need you to deal with my father.
Hey guys, wasn't that cutscene so good? Well, I'm glad you think so. Because here it is again.
Raccoon! Bata! Jace! Goldo! Ginyu! Yeah! We are the Ginyu Force!
What are changing? So, Ginyu traded bodies with Vegeta, I assume, as soon as they started fighting. Because Guldo's still alive. And then, in Vegeta's body, the entire Ginyu Force, I assume was time changed to just trounce the entire Earth squad, Team 3 Star. And then Goku shows up, and the entire Ginyu Force is still there. And he just cannot compete with a stronger Ginyu Force. I also want to point out that it's hilarious that Guldo is the one that really got Goku off guard. Anyways, reduce Ginyu's air. Those weird guys, Ginyu Force. Reduce Ginyu's HP or defeat Raccoon.
I can feel the power! What?
Okay, so before we continue, I'm going to pause and talk about something that I always found a little confusing, and I feel like knowing this would help a lot of people. I always assumed that for specifically Xenoverse and how this time travel works here, any change in time that happens is a completely fresh timeline. So how timeline theories tend to work is like, oh, you know, you go back into the same line, right? Like you go back in the same line and change something, and then the line will like branch off because you did something sometimes, right? Well, like that's how Trunks has worked, right? Even Team 4-Star made a joke like, well, let's see if multiverse theory is real, right, Trunks? And then she waits 3 seconds and goes, nope, not multiverse theory. Or, yes, or something like that. So, I always assume that for the Xenoverse, like, time-changey stuff, it's a fresh timeline. So that's why no one will recognize us, and that's why everything that is happening here is a fresh change. So, Ginyu is interested in Vegeta because whoever's changing time made Vegeta stronger here, not because he got a Zenkai boost from getting him getting stomped last episode, which is something that I wish was kind of a thing, but then it would have a lot of like weird issues, like, oh, you're that guy, hey, why don't you join us, you know? So that's why we have to, it's why I always assume that it's a fresh timeline, but I assume that like it's a bunch of lines going at once, like left to right, right? And then somewhere in one of the lines, if a change in history is made, it has a little bump. And the bigger the bump, the more has been changed. So, for here, no one's going to recognize us. And Vegeta is not stronger because we beat him up more last time. He's just stronger here because of time change magic.
I'll deal with Vegeta. You guys decide who gets the rest. Maybe with rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, come on, Captain Ginyu. That's no fair.
Be quiet! Pluto, deliver the Dragon Balls to Lord Frieza! You got that?
Okay. The captain seems to be in a bad mood today.
Whoa, that's insane. He's pretty dangerous. But Vegeta's really amazing too.
But something feels odd.
Of course I'm worried about my father. But we have to watch out for Ginyu. No, Ginyu shouldn't be fighting here. This distortion in history already happened. I sense something fishy. Be careful.
Who the heck are you? You got some nerve, my friend, to interfere in my fight with Vegeta. All right, I'll fight you all. You may have seemed like a weakling at first, but it turns out you're actually not.
The captain is really excited for this.
Right, so the winner of rock, paper, scissors gets the rest of them.
Rock, scissors, paper. It's a tie. It's a tie.
Yeah! I win!
So, a lot just kind of happened there. Well, Gohan and Trunks were saying, I kind of like, because it kind of shows, it's probably easy to figure out. But I remember when I was much younger, I was very happy that I could like understand everything that was happening, because people I would watch wouldn't always understand. But also the orders all, like, another thing I don't quite understand is that when is the Time Patroller's work wrong? Because Ginyu shouldn't be fighting here. So doesn't that mean we lose? Doesn't that mean we didn't correct history if he's, you know? Or does it not have to play out note for note like how it does in the original series?
Please, protect everyone.
That's something I've never quite understood. But I assume it's pretty much as long as everything hits the same beats, then everything's okay.
He seems so strange. Did his power rise? Because of what? In the changed history, Ginyu did a body change with Father?
You're all so quick and annoying, like stinking flies!
Ooh, Captain really does seem like he's in a bad mood.
But, did you eat the...
Whoops. It was just a joke where Jason's like, did you eat the captain's last piece of cake? And he's like, no. And then Ginyu's like, shut up. And here we are. Also interesting to note is that Raccoon didn't trounce, just absolutely mollywop. I have to think of fun new words. The Team 3-Star this time. So, like, again, is that the same general beat? Because that was kind of a big deal.
getting bored. Can I end this already? Recoom, Ultra, fighting! Ooh.
Goku!
Daddy!
Who is that?
He's stronger than Vegeta. Don't say it too loudly, though. Even though Vegeta, I think, is currently dead in a ditch.
Dad, you beat him already?
No way! Even though it was a surprise attack. What's going on? Recoom is...
That attack was supposed to be nothing. It can't be. How did he...
Coon's down in one hit. I knew Goku was amazing.
Alright, so, this is pretty normal now. Besides Ginyu being a little stronger and probably putting up a bit more of a fight.
Pretty sure I can stop it. Krillin,
I also assume that the power is, like, currently being monitored, because they could, in theory, just make him strong enough to kill Goku.
Probably at their spaceship. I don't feel any strong powers there. Nothing in that direction.
No strong powers?
Let's try to defeat him. I'll catch up with you. All right.
I think that was pretty much the end of it. And Goku's like, hey, can I ask for your help?
how dare you? When did I ask for your help? But Captain...
Well, it's like 2 then 2. Besides,
No matter. We'll finish this quickly. Right.
And that's that. So, that's the Time Patrol stuff is always something that I've wondered, because, like, Guldo's still alive, and Recoom didn't decimate everyone.
what are you laughing at?
I like your body.
Huh?
Change now.
You know, when I was younger, well,
Oh no!
what?
I didn't think that history would have changed like this. Please, calm down for now. It's okay. There should be a chance to get back to normal. I get it. Ginyu is after Goku's body.
Chase!
Yes!
How dare you do that?
Excuse me!
They both be Saiyans, but the potential power is completely different!
I'm sorry! Something weird is going on here. It feels different than it did earlier. Hey! Did you...
I knew he could do it. Goku figured it out.
I don't understand how, but that person is not on our side anymore.
Goku did it! And Goku's like, I don't get it.
Opening! I must make that body mine!
Ginyu. So, looking on this scene as an older person, it's very funny because I never realized how silly the voice the phrasing is for all of this, and not even just for Xenoverse not even just for Xenoverse, but also for like other Dragon Ball games too.
I want to ask you for something. Can you go with Gohan and Krillin and go look for the Dragon Balls? Looking like that, you can walk right into their spaceship without any trouble.
Cool.
I think I can trust you. So please.
I see. That's a great idea. All right, let's go to the spaceship. I am worried about your body, sure. But you know, I'm positive you can do it.
So I like that. The mission just kind of ended on its own. Also, very nice. Very cool. I always loved this scene. Very quick, very snappy, just like boom, 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 go. So I had cocked my head a little bit when we had gotten our body thrown into the body change beam, because I remember that line being spoken by Jace. Trunks goes, "Oh no!" I remember that being voiced by Jace, where he actually has a very funny delivery, and he says it very quickly, like, "Oh no." It always made me laugh, but I was expecting to hear it again, and I did not. So just something, I don't know if that's the Legend Patrol, I don't know if that was ever, like, unused voice clips or anything in the original Xenoverse. Alright, now here's the mission that lives in infamy. I think it just starts us off with a cold open. Yep. Spaceship sneak mission as Ginyu. Defeat 20 enemies. Lose conditions. Player HP depleted. Ally HP depleted. Now this mission is I'm gonna get this out here because they're probably gonna talk a whole bunch in the mission itself. But this mission lives. This mission is so like infamous for people who play the original Xenoverse, because so you have, as it says, you're gonna have allies here. Your allies are made of paper mache. And the enemies just love to gang up on them. And there is no counter. You might remember that from the Cybermen mission we did last episode, where it was like, kill 20, and then they just all melted and it was done. But there's no counter. They take a few more hits to kill. You're playing as Ginyu, who you are not used to playing as. And on top of that, it's just a very long mission, because you have to kill 20 of them, and they always just like to beat the ever-loving crap out of Gohan and Krillin. Right, and then I love this, because we're like, oh, right, no. We're the good guys.
Oh no! Wait, why are you here? Hold on. What happened with Goku?
Aiden.
Krillin! Wait! He's different!
What are you talking about, Gohan?
He's different! He's the guy we were fighting earlier!
Huh? What's going on?
So, we are definitely mute, because we cannot explain to Gohan and Trunks that Gohan and Krillin
Seriously?
that our bodies have switched. But it seems like Gohan's got it, just like Goku did.
You're a nice guy.
I also know that I poked fun at it previously, but I do like how Trunks relies on Goku's ability, like his knowledge of fighting, for him to parse out that, like, oh hey, Goku will figure it out, because you can't really say, oh yeah, they switched bodies, because no one would, like, you know, no one knows Ginyu has that power. I'm not gonna say it's, I like it, it's nice. Hey, Gohan's at half HP. I think I've killed like 2 of these guys. Another thing that makes this mission extremely way harder than it needs to be is this map is so congested. You see how like none of the combos in this game are typically, alright, cool, are typically very like, there's a lot of travel in the combos. You move a lot around the arena. But not so much in here, because everyone just kind of loves to smack up against the walls, because this is we're inside of a building. Donk. Oh man, we're doing no damage. Donk. And oh no, they're all hitting them, I think. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think some of the projectiles in that were just smacking against the side there. Why? Another thing that's fun is we don't have a follow-up beam, because this Milky Cannon attack takes way too long. It does good damage, but it takes very much too long. And our supers are trash, because we have Fighting Pose A, which I do not remember what it does, but it gives you some sort of buff. You have Meteor Crash, which just takes forever to do any decent damage, and takes so much of your ki. And Milky Cannon, which is the only good one. And then like, but I've learned that if you throw a Milky Cannon while you already have one out, Oh, man, this is gonna take a while. If you throw one milky cannon while you have another out already, it will detonate the one you have out. So look, and it'll just boom, boom. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the heck. Oh, it looks like they're fighting. No, they're not. No, they're... Alright, you know what? I know that looks like it's a bad thing, but it's actually a really good thing. Because if any of these Frieza soldiers get their grubby mitts on Krillin or Gohan, they just die. They just die. Like, look at that. Like, you wanna know what does more damage? That. Just that one, for one key, the bop! So Meteor Crash, while that being an awful move, it just takes so long to get any good damage and costs so much of your resources. However,
Captain!
No!
I love this so much. This is so... I don't want to... I will say it's creative. Because they set their pieces up, and they're just all knocking down right now. They set up the pins, and they're all just falling right now, which I like. Lots of little, like, bits of foreshadowing on what this is going to be. It's very nicely done. However, Guldo threw off my Groove Man because... now the Frieza soldiers are attacking Gohan.
Goku and Ginyu, they're headed this way.
Yeah, no. I'm out of stamina. I gotta break my stamina. Gohan's gonna die and I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose and Gohan's gonna die. Yep. That's how this mission goes. Okay, I'll probably cut back to when, See, this is the authentic Xenoverse 1 playthrough, everybody. Everyone dies on this mission. So I will cut back to when Guldo shows up, because we didn't kill any more after Guldo showed up. Go figure. And we're back. Hello again, everybody. I have my controller back, so I'm just if you hear clickety clacks, I'm sorry, but it's more comfortable. But if it's that big of an issue, you know what? All right, let's back away. Wait, does the mod thing say dump Captain Ginju's portrait? That's really funny. Gaming. I have no stamina.
Did you feel that? Someone is coming this way.
That's cool. Where's the other ones? Where's the midget?
I'm sure of it. But the other one...
Guldo, let that child alone.
Ginyu, they're headed this way.
Something I've learned is that I was trying to just squeak out as much damage as possible with as little, like, resources or button presses. I've learned Ginyu's 5 light ending in that upwards kick into the 3 heavy combo does really good damage, but doesn't really combo off of anything unless you have the ultimate ready. So getting Guldo to low enough HP. So actually, let me talk about this now. Guldo shows up when you get about 10 of them. I want to say 10 is when Guldo shows up. Guldo? Sorry, that always makes me laugh. Bitches. They were both lined up, so I figured why not.
Ran away.
Some funny lines coming out from the Frieza soldiers here. That kick into the 2 double is good, and it follows up nicely into the ultimate if you have that ready. That combo, his light heavy light alternating combo, is really bad. It does good damage, but it knocks the opponents away, and I keep doing it because I just like pressing buttons so gosh darn much. Ooh, actually, let me try this one. Come here, navel. Give me that butt. Let's try. Ah, you rat bastard! That was pretty good as a frame trap. Yeah, that wasn't the one I wanted to try. Oh. And then, like, his alternating combo is so easy to get into, just because of how his combo routes kind of work. Everyone has the same, like, combo buttons in this game, but his buttons just work so strange sometimes. You guys stay there. Where is the entrance? Whee! After that upwards kick, and after that second funny, the little pose he does, pose off thing he does with Goku, I wanted to try and throw a Milky Cannon. Meteor Crash again, because I'm silly. Cool. Another reason this is fun is because everything gets stuck on everything in this room. Oh yeah. That's Meteor Crash again. Why do I keep doing that? No. So I think... Yeah, Gulda leaves when his HP gets low enough. So I'm still probably at like 11. Why? 1, 2, duh. Okay, it doesn't quite work. Because Milky Cannon just takes so long to get up. So just gonna throw these around. Especially in a room like this. This is just the blender, really. Speaking of blender. It's more of a helicopter, I guess. But this room is funny because we're literally fighting in a very small tube. Here's the funny lines from the Frieza soldiers.
Quiet.
Cool, though. He always does stuff like that.
He's got no choice. We've always been expendable.
I need a raise.
If you live,
See, that one kind of worked. So in this room, it's very easy to have enemies wall splat. This game's very good at like correcting the trajectory of your combos. But this room is so damn small that there's no possible way for it to correct without someone ending up on the wall. Now, wall splats are fun because enemies are always vulnerable when they're on the wall. There's a little bit of invincibility when an enemy is on like falling and like on the ground. But when the enemy is on the wall and splatting, it's much harder for them to snap vanish unless you hit them first. And the only way they can get out of it is with an evasive move. You don't really want to Ki Blast cancel those because don't see. It's like he can't really do anything until he hits the ground right there, or unless he uses an evasive. So we'll hit the ground and we just kind of throw one of those at him. And the radius for the explosion of the Milky Cannon is so big that it'll pretty much always hit him. Yeah, see, so I was mashing X that whole time, and you guys couldn't hear it because my controller was obscured. See? I'm joking, of course. But I was mashing X that whole time, and I could not move until I hit the ground. That works. There we go, 20. Very nice. The music just cuts out, so silly. Very nice. So that's that mission taken care of. And yeah, the only reason I won was because Gohan and Krillin were stuck on a wall somewhere, and everyone just spawned in the middle and couldn't escape. So I just kind of took advantage of AI silliness. I think you can even see in the footage where I was like, yeah, look, they're stuck on the wall. Let's beat their ass. Okay, so we have the Dragon Balls. Gouldos? It's so funny, I'm sorry. Look, guys, it's me. But not really.
So, what are you doing there, buddy?
Hi.
Hey! Our fight isn't over yet.
Oh, duh. It was actually Goku. I assume they got a break in the fight and just ran over here.
Really?
So this is another fun fight. The Ginyu arc is actually one of the harder arcs in the original Xenoverse, just because of how much silliness there is.
Have to defeat him so I can get my body back.
Follow up. Follow up. Follow whoop. Follow whoop. Alright. So, we beat the crap out of Ginyu in our body.
This time, change now! Now!
Nope. Ta jazz hands.
Ah, you again!
Captain!
I like how Goku gets on guard. He's like, "What you doing?" and then still gets paralyzed, but still.
Change now!
Which is supposed to happen. Because if this didn't happen, Goku would be perfectly fine for the next fight. Yeah, we keep the amount of damage we did to each other. I didn't get hit as Ginyu, and I beat the ever-loving crap out of myself as Ginyu. Or in Ginyu's body. And, ugh, it's so confusing.
Could it be?
No.
Give me my body back!
No way! Dad?
What is going on?
Goku and Ginyu switching places. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, all that's left is to beat Ginyu and everything will be back to normal.
Ludo! Perfect timing!
Woo!
Thank you very much, Captain.
It's inexcusable to lose the track.
Ah, sorry.
Ludo! Don't just stand there! Fight!
Yes, sir.
It's inexcusable. Yeah, you guys get the gist of it.
Ah!
Now,
I didn't expect him to just face tank that Kamehameha, so I'm sorry. But it's okay, he was at 1 HP and now he's got all of his health back. Isn't that cool?
Our slave. I'm going to show you just how awesome we are compared to you.
Don't get carried away, useless fool. Your breath. I told you to stop breathing when you're around me.
I'll show you whether or not I'm useless.
Boom. It's okay, guys. I'll get Ginyu. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't have a charge. Do 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 do. Oh, oh. Please take any one of these. Yeah. See, he was about to talk as he was dying. Like, that's... It's so... Like, you have to hit him until he's at 2 HP and then just let him live. Like, just tell everyone, alright guys, never mind. That looks really good in the revamp.
please make it in time! Finally, it's all back to normal.
Sorry, Goku, I beat the shit out of you.
This time!
Perfect!
Change now!
I won't
No,
let you.
frog. Frog! Frog. Frog. Vegeta looks mortified. What's that?
You're pretty sharp. It must have been you snooping around. I hope you weren't thinking of interfering. That'd be a mistake.
A costly mistake. I will eliminate you here and now.
That sound effect is always funny to me. Discovered. History invaders. Reduce enemy health to a certain amount. Does he still do this? Oh, no, he's fighting now.
They're the ones changing history, and now it's returned to normal.
Oh, no, he's fighting.
That's the one who's been interfering with us all along.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
We've been making things interesting, too. What a disappointment. Oh, but you switching with Ginyu was a splendid move. It made me laugh.
Wow.
No, there's no mistaking it. Those two, they're the ones behind it.
You must be very confident in your skills.
Does he have 3 bars of health right now?
Show it to me.
So in the original Xenoverse, while they were talking, Mira would be blocking the entire time. But it looks like they just cranked his AI up to super crazy mode, and I love it. Yeah, he did. He has 3 health bars. And we're doing good damage, but not like crazy damage. Threw him through a tree. What's up, bitch? Yeah, certain amount. And look, guys, that was all the talking in that one.
Seriously? Is that all? What a disappointment.
That's actually really cool. I don't know if this was just like system changes they made between the games. But in Xenoverse 1, I should have figured this out sooner. In Xenoverse 1, characters' mouths didn't move when they talked in these little scenes like this. So it's cool that they went back and animated these.
It's over. Don't worry. I'll use your energy well.
Hold on, Mira. Say, who's supporting you? Who's backing you up? You can't have done this on your own. Travel through time like this? Just to fight us? So, the silent treatment.
I get it.
No matter. Let's leave them for now.
Okay. Thanks.
You don't mind, right? They're nothing right now. I can't extract much energy from them anyway.
I went toe-to-toe with Nappa.
For now, that is. Well, let's move on to the next era. I'll let you live for now.
Well, thanks.
But get in our way again, and we'll have you erased.
Well, that's like my whole purpose for existing, because the
It's dangerous to
dragon.
follow them now. Please, you have to come back.
It's dangerous to follow. Also, they teleported, unless they're like still on Namek, which is possible actually.
Excellent job. That was a great fight. Now, history is back to normal. You found them. You finally found the ones changing history.
Damn right.
They call themselves Toa and
I
Mira.
remember before Xenoverse came out, people were always confused because they thought Toa was going to be the guy and Mira was going to be the woman because, you know, masculinity and words and such like that. But no, Mira is the guy and Toa is the woman.
They're thieves, stealing energy from warriors of all time periods.
I wonder what for.
And because of that, history is changing for the worse.
But that's pretty much our chief concern, is what Trunks is saying.
Those two, what are they about? That one, the man named Mira, he's especially dangerous.
They're inhabitants of the demon realm. From hell. In the distant future.
I don't know about anyone else in the audience. I'm sold. I'm sold that's sick as hell.
Supreme Kai of Time.
Toa. She's the little sister of Tabura, the Demon King. And Mira? He's a strong warrior that Toa created for her own purposes.
Sold.
Together, they are stealing energy in the hopes of releasing the seal that contains the demon realm.
Sold.
If the seal's released, what will happen?
Good question. Thank you, Trunks.
The balance of this entire world will collapse. And not just this world, but the entire universe. Nothing will remain the same.
Oh no! Then they're horrible people!
So then them messing with time like this will just kind of, if they do it too much without correction, everything just kind of stops.
Villains exist in every era, I'm afraid. In the past, there was another who tried to overtake the Nest of Time and seize control. But luckily, he failed.
So Supreme Kai of Time is reminiscing about a time previously where someone else tried to do something similar, but was thwarted.
This feeling... No, it's too early. Why would a history shift happen so quickly?
Spite.
Damn it. Let's check it out. Talk to me when you're ready.
And thus ends the Ginyu Force saga. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm much more confident in this episode than the last one. I feel like this one was a little better, and I hope everyone can reflect that in the comments. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys had as good of a time as I did. I had a lot of fun doing this one. And I will see you guys in the next episode.